Hello and welcome to Scientifically Speaking. Today we're looking at this. It's not a dandelion, but it's kind of the same nature, as obviously you can see. But I want to just talk about it today and see if we can see the things in here that I can see. Now I want to talk about what I want to talk about today. This structure is a vortex to wave structure. It is also a pressure cell structure, and we're also going to see what I've called, when two magnetic fields coil together, a scroll lock, which is when two EM fields scroll into one another. If you have two vortices and they shoot out a vortex towards each other, where they grab hold of in the center, there will be a convergence line. This is what happens with clouds when you get storms. Two zones meet, there's a convergence zone line, and then there's a storm. So that's what we're going to see on here. Now I just want you to see the light, because there's like little circles all over it, but you'll notice that if I rotate it, they change shape, because this is the light on the matter strands that are sticking out everywhere. But it gives you this viewable optical illusion that there are circles all over it. But if we just move it side to side like that, you can see them change shape and colour. Now these what are they called? Fluffies. The fluffies on the end of these vortices that are shooting out, the brown vortice, and then you've got the grey looking, white looking feathery bits on them. I can't think of the word of what it would be called. Oh, what's wrong with me? Don't know. If you, like me, are looking at the convergence, not the convergence zone, sorry, the pressure cell formation, most of these are hexagons, five-sided. Is that a hexagon? No, it's a pentagon. A pentagon's five-sided. And that is how molecules push together. That is why the Giant's Causeway looks how it is, because it's a set of flat vibrations, like a flat umbrella, that when pushed together then push upwards and form into a pressure cell formation. Because pretty much everything in the universe is a metal. Absolutely everything. When you crush it down, all atoms end up forming a metal or a crystal. Even hydrogen can be crushed down into metallic hydrogen, which is what Pierre Robitaille says the sun is made of. It is metallic hydrogen on the inside and electrically activated, which I fully agree with. Okay, so we've seen the pressure cells, we've seen the light changing on those. What else the cells going to talk about? Oh, vortex to wave. So each one of the brown vortices leads to a wave. Now you can imagine this like a vortex with a vortex on top of it. Now add another 50 vortices on the top. More waves. This now gives you your flat umbrella shape. So these things are not actually sticking out like this. We're going to pull a few off here now, if I can, without damaging it too much. I don't care about damaging it. So when we pull them off, oh, don't blow away. Come here. So, I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this. So when we pull them off, it is flat. But when they're on there, they crush upwards and outwards due to pressure cell formation. This happens with all things. And now you're probably not going to be able to see this. If you look, can we see it like now? How's that? So we're in the bright sunshine here. In between each of these horizontal vortices, there are more vortices. Don't know if you can see it. My apologies if you can't, just go out and pick one of these. And as they reach from one horizontal vortex to the next, they reach out a left hand and a right hand. And in between them, they form, it's way too blowy, in the middle, they form a convergence zone. There's one at the top there, like at 12 o'clock. I'm going to move it backwards and forwards because I'm not sure about the focus. But there is a convergence zone at midday on that. And that is again like a spider's web. constructed like a spider's web, which is crazy, and then that obviously helps them float away. So there we go, just a little bit of information on the things that I think about when I look at things like this. I'm loving the way that the light is just causing those circles. I look at it and I see vortex to wave to pressure cell to how the sun's made, and then they were gone. Thanks very much. My name is Lee, I'll follow the Christ, and that was a little bit about Fluffies. Thanks a lot.